Skill number 6 in the Salesforce Admin Skills Kit is security management, and it is here that you need to proactively set up processes to manage and protect customer and business data. Let's dive deeper into security management, find out what it's all about. Now, on the job seekers and admin side of things, they give 3 examples of how you can represent security management on your resume. First example would be if you assisted the IT team with activities to ensure Salesforce security settings were aligned with the company's compliance needs and policies. Another example would be that you performed or assisted with regular security reviews of profiles and permission sets to ensure they adhere to the principle of least privilege. And then finally, you utilized Salesforce Health Check and Optimizer features and took subsequent actions to remediate security-related issues. One thing you could quite easily do is to get some hands-on experience with the Salesforce Health Check and Optimizer to start filling in more experience related to security management. I'm going to pop into a free developer account here and show you real quickly those tools. So if you go into Setup, first of which is the Health Check, you can search for Health or Health Check under Security and then click to open that. And the Salesforce Health Check will give you an idea of how well your org meets Salesforce security standards, as well as giving you recommendations for how to fix any critical issues or any warnings you may have. So in my instance here, I'm at a good status. I'm at 70% baseline here. You can find more information how the scores are calculated. But if you click on Fix Risk, then it'll take you through the process of addressing the security risk and how to fix those. I'm going to select all of these and then select to change settings after I scroll through to see what the implications are. Some of them at a very high level is that my session timeout is timed much longer than the ideal of 15 minutes. Mine is set to 24. Also have a few things disabled that Salesforce Health Check would like enabled. I'm going to select to change all of these settings and then confirm by clicking Yes, Change Settings. That's taken me up from 70% now to 98%. I'm in an excellent status. There's a few security settings here that are noted as far as one critical medium risk security setting. So you can review these in your own org and take further action. Now the other tool listed in the skills kit here for security management is the Salesforce Optimizer. If we go back into our developer account here, the Salesforce Optimizer is an application that you first have to allow access, and then you can schedule this to run, or you can run it manually. I'm going to click Allow Access and agree to the above terms without reading them, because that's always funner than actually taking the time to read the fine print. But that would mean you don't pay attention to detail. If you want that skill, review my previous video on that particular skill in the skills kit. You can either specify no scheduled run, or in the free developer accounts, you can have this run monthly if you so desire. And then also you can always open Salesforce Optimizer from the app launcher. I'm going to click Open Optimizer, and this is an app that now is enabled in my org. And so it defaults to the tab for org metrics. There's no results here because we've not run the optimizer yet. So I'm going to click Run Optimizer. And this can take up to 24 hours, but since this is a free developer account with not a lot going on here, it won't take that long. You can close the app and check back later or refresh the browser tab to see if the scan is still in progress. And so now the results are in. It is still running, but we're starting to see some results, and it gives me a list of things I need to address as far as different status, either no action required or a review is required or potentially action required. So I'm having an alert here related to multi-factor authentication adoption. And so this is the Salesforce Optimizer. I'll refresh one more time to see if we have any more results, which we do, and it's still running. So you can see that these are grouped by status with either immediate action required or review or not currently enabled. There's a lot that you can review here in your results for Salesforce Optimizer. Now back to the skills kit. On the employer side of things, what employers are looking for are admins and professionals that have maintained the Salesforce security model, including roles, profiles, sharing rules, and permission sets, as well as individuals that regularly perform a Salesforce health check and implement field level security with a least privilege access mindset. Just bear in mind the security model of Salesforce, you typically want to start with the strictest access and then open up exceptions on an as needed basis. And the idea behind that is often referred to as least privilege access. And then finally, also looking for those that ensure that Salesforce implementations adhere to corporate security standards, complete regular internal system audits, and prepare for system upgrades. And then, as always, there's several resources that you can peruse here for this particular skill inside the skills kit, various Trailhead modules, blog articles, etc. So that's the sixth skill in the skills kit for Salesforce administrators and professionals. That would be security management. And so now let's continue on in the next skill, which would be business analysis.